I remember you from the other day. Alright, just started YouTube and Kick.
Power Barfin says I joined Discord.
Yay. Yeah, it tells you the,
Texas Man the Legend says howdy.
You can always check my website. My website actually updates Discord, so thanks to Laid Off Janitor. Oh, that's that the yellow car? Oh, hell no, not the yellow car.
Power Barfin says makes it easier.
It does. Yeah, you don't have to guess. I do start at different times, but that's only because life happens. Different things with the kids and stuff like that. So give me a second. Let me make sure YouTube's voice is working. All right, YouTube should start working if there's anyone there watching us. Guys, we've got 90 miles of gas for tonight. We're gonna have to make it work. I do a little less driving around tonight. It's more sitting.
Power Barfin says that's okay.
It's hard for me to do. Hard for me to sit still. I like to drive around because they don't announce everything over the radio. As a matter of fact, as we all know, very little is actually announced over the radio, so.
Power Barfin says so you get lucky and catch things.
Yep. A lot of the time.
Wax Hustler 80 says me too, I have ADD.
So you get it. Me too.
Power Barfin says is it mainly the important calls?
When shit hits the fan, they
Almost
use...
underscore satisfied says good evening family.
Good evening to you. Did that number update to 667? I hope. If I have everything set up right, it should update to 667. YouTube monitor up so I can see what's happening. Get the big scanner turned on and we'll get to work.
Big Dave BCTX says NOPE.
Oh man. Maybe we
Stream Elements says Cabman Joe just subscribed.
Thank you, Cabman
Stream
Joe.
Elements says Sufin69 just
There we go,
subscribed.
that'll change the number.
Stream Elements says
Thank you.
Cathexis52 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Wawa Cantu just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says Lomagren 971 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Jake underscore not underscore loud just subscribed. Stream Elements says Jessica 3223 just subscribed. Stream Elements says BP Helps 83 just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says Country Girl 092094 just subscribed. Stream
Thank
Elements
you.
says Hey Plant just subscribed.
That's a lot of
And
subscribers.
Nanaberto says Hey John,
Hey.
Pam and Strange Trunk Dwellers, hello my wonderful YouTube family.
Laid Off Janitor, thank you so much.
Lenaidman says W laid off with 10 subs.
Thank you. That should get that number updated pretty soon.
Wax Hustler 80 says W laid off.
She is going to be cleared TCIC, so we do have her in our list.
That gas is going down quick. 85. Hide right here for a second. Patrick says definitely correctly joined the channel.
And Nanigoto says Janet7156 would like to know if you'll be on TikTok, John.
I might do the same thing we did yesterday. Let me get the big scanner turned on first. Let's see here, YouTube, Astoria County Scanner. Oh, that's a big bump.
Wax Hustler 80 says if you're new here, welcome to BC Scanner. We stream real police calls from Brazoria County, TX, promoting transparency and protecting your rights. Hit that follow, subscribe, and stay tuned for real-time updates. Cash App extra good donations are appreciated but never solicited. If you choose to donate, they are non-refundable. Tavia Helsinger says hello, John and chat.
Hello to
And
you.
Jethro-Miller says good evening.
Good evening. Jethro, how are you? Jethro, I saw you in Battle Stream the other day. Lorada.
7507 back in. Everything appears to work. Clear.
It's a lot of revving up for a red light. That's not me. Hey, we got a new member. Thank you so much.
Wax Hustler 80 says I was watching Chuck's before this but got off to come here.
Oh, thank you.
Ross 2K19 says cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. Stream Element says Ross 2K19 just cheered 500 bits.
Thank you for the 500 bits. Ross 2K. We got a member on YouTube as well. Thank you for that.
Flight 6 Southeast respond. El Campo Memorial Hospital Hotel 315.
And Nanigoto says, John, we have a new member on.
I see that.
YT welcome Beatrice Lafere.
Beatrice, welcome as a member.
Hotel 315.
Watch this window, it's pretty dirty.
Big Dave BCTX says Chuck should do Twitch VODs. If you don't watch live, you're SOL.
That's a good thing. That's why I stream on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. The VODs don't stay up very much time on Twitch and Kick, but they stay up forever on YouTube. So I'll have a copy of every video I've made in there, on there. So I don't know why this person behind me is driving like that.
13244108.
Jody _BRDLY 1979 says good evening.
Hello.
446.
person from the 13244108, 13244108, second DL 12291003, 12291053.
Clear. those Ellis's are going to be clear.
And Jethro-Miller says, speaking of bow, he is live. See you later, John.
All right, we'll see ya. Tell him I said Larada.
Clear.
We do have 14 bucks we can put in here. All right, let's see.
And Jethro-Miller says, okay.
Every time I see one of Bal's streams, I think about going to court with him, which is just an experience on itself.
TinkyCat1961 says, I send a cash app.
Thank you so
Powerbarfin
much.
says, how do we get you money for gas?
Cash App or PayPal. I got 14 in Cash App right now.
Can you change my location to the 200 block of West Palm?
200 block of what? Hey, it looks like we got another member.
Dimmer.
Thank you so much. The font's so small, I'll stop and read it when I stop next. Yeah, I get my kick check tomorrow, so. Life of a broke activist, guys.
MS Girl 82 says, hey everyone.
Hey.
Powerbarfin says, when does Twitch come out?
Twitch pays on the 15th of every month. Facebook on the 20th.
Big Dave BCTX says, John, Will Ben is here. He's going over to YouTube now though.
All right. Yeah, so Twitch pays on the 15th, Facebook pays on the 23rd, TikTok pays once a week.
And Nanny Gogo says, welcome to our new member, Alan Blevins.
Welcome, Alan. Thank you so much.
Powerbarfin says, so it's basically some every week.
Kick pays every week. That's the only one. YouTube pays on the 20th. Kick pays every week. That's the only one. Yep. But I've kind of depleted my Kick audience, so they've all gone to YouTube. Or...
Wax Hustler 80 says Facebook has been stingy with their payouts.
Very.
Powerbarfin says, do you get KCIP?
Yes.
Pammy 9588 says, wow. Babe, why don't you tell everyone your bank account number too?
You know, I should
At
probably.
DebbieQuarian-J7J says, hey John and chat.
Hey.
All three subjects got into the same vehicle, small white two-door car with a back bumper, I think, taking a left on SC towards Fremont.
Taking a left on where? Let me hear that again.
Powerbarfin says, I'm just glad you enjoyed doing this and showing
small
us.
white two-door car with a back bumper, I
Big Dave
think, taking a left on
BCTX says, at least
SC
without
towards
the name on
Fremont.
badge number. At SaddleTramp1860 says, John, do you work for Bow? At
No, yes.
DebbieQuarian-J7J says, that was funny Pammy.
Yeah, so yeah, Val is my boss. At least I applied. I don't know if he officially hired me or not.
Pammy 9588 says, hello Trunkies.
You have to ask Val. I applied. I don't know if I got the job or not. He's very strict on his requirements.
2507, close control 90, text me.
Wax Hustler 80 says, don't forget to give us the PIN number for your bank card
That's right.
too long.
That's right.
Ready 507, close patrol 90, text clear.
OCD towards Yopon.
Clear.
White car. The bumper off of it.
At Nanny Goho says hello lovely Pam. We miss you. At Debbie Quirian-J7J says hi Nanny Goat.
Flight 5 North Base, Flight 5 North Base. Reposition the Herman for a pediatric flight
Howard
from
Barton
Baylor
says
Scott
lol
Flight,
basically.
College Station, Hotel 150, back to Herman TMC. Flight 5.
Information, I've tried to call that number twice. Go straight to voicemail.
We're going to be on 330.
Pammy 9588 says hello again on
Light
right
at
2.
Walmart. It's going to initiate a stop.
Alright, light by Walmart. Let's get there. This should be a
Information, I've tried to call that number twice. Go straight to voicemail.
3:32 at the light by Walmart. So.
Radio.
Country Boy 23123 says is this C note ship John?
Nope.
11, and they'll be listening for your report over there.
Into the Dollar Tree parking lot.
Dollar Tree parking lot. Dollar Tree is by, okay. I know where it's at. Right by Hobby Lobby.
X-Ray Lincoln Boys 3593. X-Ray Lincoln Boys 3593. You'll be pulling into the Dollar Tree parking lot.
BCSO 2 David 710. Can you provide crash times?
Howard Barton says what's the call?
All I know is a white car with the missing bumper of 3 people.
David 710.
Wax Hustler 80 says oh goodness Hobby Lobby is my favorite
1939
store.
1939. You were dispatched en route 1944 1944. You were in the area around 2007 2007.
Not Fragile says that's weird. Sub goal is back to 666.
Dang it!
3536 on this side.
Did it go up and then go back down? Did I not do it right?
At Alan Blevins -I3S says I used to live in Lake Jackson. Wax Hustler 80 says yes.
Dang it.
Not Fragile
That's clear.
says yes.
Thank you.
Country Boy 23123 says no.
06, communication report.
Flight 6, flight number 70, 93,
says hello John, is it serious tonight?
No.
MRN 5505 90770.
Stream Element says 1966 Terry just subscribed. Stream Element says Nolimits by _2 just subscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Element says Incog Mir just subscribed. Stream Element says Lunch Break 01 just subscribed. Stream Element says Blackie just subscribed. Stream Element says Serenitally just subscribed. Stream Element says Podlerpod just subscribed. Stream Element says Chucky Rob 2016 just subscribed. Stream Element says Brennu just subscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Element says J Heinrich 38 just subscribed. Stream Element says Sereric 1 just subscribed. Stream Element says Chance 870 just subscribed.
Guys, did you see?
Stream Element says Pink X Acorn 1229 just
Thank you
subscribed.
so much.
Stream Element says Old Man Craft just subscribed.
Old Man Craft.
Stream Element says Princess Biggs just subscribed. Stream Element says Shiz_GG just subscribed. Stream Element says Jaden Nicole EE just subscribed. Stream Element says Coolmano just subscribed. Stream Element says Slick Rich just subscribed. Stream Element says Rockin' QC just subscribed.
Same time.
Stream Element says Anavinway 4 Real just subscribed. Stream Element says Nerve_ just subscribed. Stream Element says Jocelyn May 13 just subscribed. Stream Element says Eileen and Jimmy just subscribed. Stream
Thank
Element
you.
says Werner Labs just subscribed.
And we got a member
Melanie
on
Syop
YouTube.
1784 says yay. Lenadement says W laid off with 25 subs.
25 subs. Thank
Country
you so
Boy
much.
23,123 says W laid off.
Did you guys see what I just did?
Melanie Syop 1784 says W laid off janitor.
And for the
Wax
member.
Hustler 80 says WW needs someone to pin to the top of Chad not see notes tonight law. And Sorth Pang 8046 says hey John.
Only if you're
And Debbie Quirian J7J says how the heck can you think with B them all jabbing at you.
lay it off, janitor.
And
Thank you so
Sorth
much.
Pang 8046 says hey John I just subscribed.
Thank you.
Big Dave BCTX says laid off running from the devil.
Thank you. Thank
Country
you.
Boy 23,123 says no what did you do?
I completely missed my turn. Completely. If you're from the area, you know what I did. I went straight at Oyster Creek Drive instead of taking off at Oyster Creek exit. So it's my first night of cop watching, guys.
Laid off janitor says -2.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the gifted subs and for the new member. I can't read it right now. Say hi, new member.
And Nanny Goto says Sorth Pang just renewed her membership, John.
Sorth Pang,
Country
so
Boy
much.
23,123 says always film 50.
Always, always.
At Debbie Quirian J7J says wonder why. And Sorth Pang 8046 says hey Nanny I agree I'm subscribed.
Thank you, guys. All right. Well, we're gonna actually.
Country Boy 23,123 says y'all -2 on for missing his turn.
Yeah, -2. Yeah, -2. I wouldn't blame you. All right, so I think that we're just in time. I think they just called for a second unit, so. Oh, there is 2 units already there, so. We just got to go right up here.
Laid off janitor says -2 was math.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorth Pang 8046 says John did get you printer to work.
I'm working on it. I don't trust that the bits.
Hit the Herman with 3 on board, 54.
All right, I'm gonna stay back here. Depending on which light goes first, I'm gonna switch lanes.
Franklin from 5412. Franklin from 5412. It's unoccupied.
Yeah, I'm so mad at myself for missing that turn.
616. 2020.
Yeah, I can already see there's 2 units at this call with the white car. Something's wrong with the bumper, I think they said. I know there's 3 people in it.
Franklin from 5412. It's unoccupied.
All right, we got the arrow. We got the arrow. Go, man. We ain't out on a Sunday drive. What the hell?
And Opdofuta says please hit like.
Yeah, hit the like button.
Report van present for Rolando Mendez Vallalan out of Fort Sharon. Insurance does unsupervised.
Big Dave BCTX says let's see if we can get there right when they're leaving.
That's probably
And
what.
Axing Jack says hey there, Nanny.
Report van present for Rolando Mendez Vallalan out of Fort Sharon. Insurance does
Wax Hustler 80 says this is not C notes tonight. At Debbie Quirian J7J says all them voices coming and you no wonder you missed it.
So it comes and goes. You get used to it.
Country Boy 23,123 says yeah go dude this ain't a Sunday drive put the paddle to the metal.
I mean, normally I don't care, but I'm trying to get to this stop over here. All right, red truck.
Claston 72 says hello John how are you doing tonight
I
sir?
am wonderful. They lied. They said they were in Dollar Tree parking lot. They're in Valero parking lot. Can you get there from here? Oh, they are in Dollar Tree, kind of. I didn't know this was here, but this is going to be horrible parking. If there's a mod in here.
Wax Hustler 80 says let's go to Hobby Lobby. And Sorth Pang 8046 says John did you get your drink yet?
Not yet.
Country Boy 23,123 says 6 for parking.
How you doing, man?
Claston 72 says
Huh?
always film.
Everything's cool?
Yeah, we're just talking to them.
Oh, okay. I was kind of sitting back over here then.
Okay, yeah, I will say they did ask me to ask you to leave.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't leave.
Yeah,
If-
I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
They asked me to, so
All right, I'm glad they're leaving.
yeah. Like I said, they asked me to.
Watch out.
So have a good one, guys.
Have a good one. I'm glad you're done with your police interaction.
Have a good one, John.
You too, man. All right, we got anything holding? All right, good. That's good. It's good. I told you guys, if you're ever in interaction and you see me coming, just start cussing me out. I think it'll work to get you out of your police interaction. All right, guys, we're gonna stay live over on Facebook. I'm sorry, on TikTok, Twitch, and Kick. Come over and see us over there. We're gonna be off for a little bit longer. That's bad parking. That's bad parking. There it goes. Yeah, I did say I don't leave. I mean, oh man, what is going on with that? Why we got a red light on the microphone? We gotta go get another mic. You guys still there?
And Sorthpang8046 says, John, what is your favorite drink? And Ed101M says, go pick up the lady at Walmart grocery side.
What?
BCSF1408.
What lady?
And Nannygoho says 10 for continuity of carelessness.
Thanks.
And Query-J7J says, did everyone vote today? Countryboy 23123 says they ask you to leave and John like, no, I'm not leaving.
Yeah,
Wax Hustler 80 says we are here.
All right. Yeah, they asked me to leave.
Melanie Syop 1784 says Lake Jackson never ask you to leave.
No. But you know what? They're finished up with their police interaction, so.
Bio Preppers 1 says yes, I stepped away for a minute and stuff happens. What did I miss?
Just
At Sorthpang8046 says Debbie no.
they sent 2 units for the call. It was called in by somebody. I think the call is because you have a missing bumper in Lake Jackson. That's what I think the call is for. What do I know? Who am I supposed to pick up at the dang grocery thing?
Stream Element says Senor Dasher _OTR just subscribed for 8 months in a row.
8 months in a row.
At
Thank you, Dasher.
Sorthpang8046 says, John, did you get your new mic yet?
I got
And Ed101M says there's a lady asking for a ride at Walmart.
Oh.
Senor Dasher _OTR says another month of no creativity. Melanie Syop 1784 says I wonder why they asked you to leave. That's new.
It was the people that were asking. Hey, you know what? Our mission is accomplished. They're out of their police interaction. They're drove away. So, what else is there? What else?
Kim Turner 88 says good morning, John and Trunkies.
Good morning.
Wax Hustler 80 says, does she have gas money? And Sorthpang8046 says, John, time get your drink.
Where are you guys going?
3707.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, oh, I see, it was the people then.
Yeah.
Kim Turner 88 says, how is everyone doing today?
Wonderful.
With a black male. The alarm was going off in the car, said the unconscious battery, but now he's locked out of his car.
And Ed101M says, I bet Walmart calls the cops on her.
What? Who do I didn't even see
show
anything.
code control 54 clear. Clear.
Melanie Syop 1784 says they weren't John's fan.
No, not John fans. Not John fans. Let me see what we got. Yeah, we got 82 miles of gas. Let's see. Let me pull over here.
Cherie Cherrick says hi John, Pam and Trunkies.
Hi.
Kikisper says good evening everyone.
Hey, Kikisper. Dang, okay, we got gas money. Thank you. All right. Why doesn't it tell me who did that?
Kikisper
Angry
says
Vet,
how are
thank
you
you.
John?
Wonderful. All right, let's full up. Let's get to work.
Power Barfin says how long we on tonight John?
Don't know. Well, it depends on what the scanner's doing.
Country Boy 23,123 says it's a surprise.
It's always a surprise. For driving.
Kikisper says cheer 100.
Thank you so much,
Stream
Kikisper.
Element says Kikisper just cheered 100 bits.
All right, so did that number go away at the bottom down there? This is 247. We get it cheaper than that? That has to be all right. That's not bad. Are they still open? Yeah, they should be. Hey, you can easily get the... All right, because of course we're not going to use Buc-ee's. Let's get some gas, guys.
And Sorthpang 8046 says Nanny guess what I got my Gotti bike fix.
All right, guys, we're on pump number 6.
Country Boy 23,123 says it's 2.37 at the Walmart Murphy where I'm at. At Ed101M says I would have gave the lady a ride but I didn't have Frankie. Wax Hustler 80 says download the Gas Buddy app and you can find all the gas prices. At Debbie-J7J says how much did he say for gas? At Sorthpang 8046 says ice time John.
Let me get a Coke or something. Man, they're so expensive.
Big Dave BCTX says use code 849874. Country Boy 23,123 says hey cashier we stuck in the trunk.
There's no, you guys aren't stuck in the
Wax
trunk.
Hustler 80 says pump 69. Big Dave BCTX says Walmart plus code.
Sorry.
Laid off
God.
Janitor says join the inner circle for discounted gas.
All right. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. I also need to get 30 in gas on number 6, I
And
believe.
Debbie-J7J says is it $2.49 a gallon. Country Boy 23,123 says
I
let
can
us
type it
out
in.
of the trunk.
Are you the BC scanner?
I am. That's me.
Oh, I was like, I was listening to that.
Mhm. That's me, man.
Where you headed off to next?
Oh, wherever
Wax
the
Hustler
scanner
80
takes
says
us.
don't forget to bring the extra small condoms home.
Stop it, guys.
And Ed101M says wow drinks too expensive and we fart violently. Country Boy 23,123 says cashier John has candy in his pocket.
I don't have any candy.
And Yango says John you said we could have a smoke while you're getting gas.
I'm sorry.
Oh, one more time?
Yeah.
Big Dave BCTX says lube too.
Lube too.
Melanie Syop 1784 says have a good night cashier.
Oh, thanks. You too. Can they hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My mic's right here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All right, we got approved, everyone. We got
All
approved.
right.
Thank you,
Have
man.
a good night.
You too, man. Thank you for watching.
At Debbie-J7J says 3.00 a gallon here in Maine. Kim Turner 88 says hey cashier from UK. Big Dave BCTX says for the squeaky parts on the car that is. At Ad101M says cashier. Name and badge number.
Stop it. I don't think he's a cop. Something tells me he's not. Zero Gas become a member. Text. Dang, Susan says, dang it, I'm supposed to do it at... Sometimes I'm so impatient. I was supposed to get it at Circle K. Save 25 cents. Guys, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, guys.
Big Dave BCTX says 343,174.
That's your code? My car is so dirty.
And Sorthpang8046 says John should dance for us. Package Peeper says always film 5-0.
I'm back here.
Hustler 80 says always film 5-0.
I'm back here dancing, guys.
Big Dave BCTX says could have saved a few cents per gallon.
Yeah. I should have.
Fanatics BG says, is that Starlink on your trunk?
Yes.
And Sorthpang8046 says, John, do we need a car wash?
Yes, eventually.
Kim Turner 88 says we need a twerk John.
Twerk,
Wax
here it is.
Hustler 80 says we need a TikTok Corgi dance.
There it
law.
is, right there. I'm doing it back here. I wasn't just moving the phone around like I was dancing. I was actually dancing.
Melanie Syop 1784 says the cashier was cool and nice, definitely a John's fan.
Yeah. I like the Buc-ee's people. Buc-ee's people are mean. No, the Buc-ee's people aren't mean. It's their management.
Wax Hustler 80 says, nah, we want to see. Kim Turner 88 says, haha, you actually didn't dance, we would have seen ya.
Oh, y'all saw me? Y'all could see me in the reflection somewhere? All right, I just moved the phone around like I was dancing. I'm gonna tell the truth. All right, let's get to work now. All right, guys, now we got 318 miles of gas. Much better than when we started. That should make it today and tomorrow.
At Debiquarian-J7J says shake your booty. And Sorthpang8046 says nanny we have a lots call in California. Fanatics BG says chances that lady is still drunk from last night. Wax Hustler
man, that
80
was
says
bad.
he goes and dances for all the men in Florida but not his supporters. We see how you're law.
Well, that is wrong. When you put it that way, yeah, that sounds wrong. That sounds really wrong.
Wax Hustler 80 says law.
Always do speed bumps at a 45-degree angle.
Kim Turner 88 says really wrong but right law. Bandmom 2024 says hi John.
Hey, Bandmom.
And Sorthpang8046 says yes John, we saw you move the phone cause we're dancing.
Oh.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, is that store outside?
Yes, it's Murphy's.
Kim Turner 88 says, I've missed your nerdy laugh. At Ed101M says,
Pretty
wow,
nerdy.
told a damn lie and wasn't dancing. Name and badge number.
Alright, I wasn't really dancing. I just moved the phone around like it was dancing. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Kim Turner 88 says we need video evidence law.
Yeah, I was just moving the phone around, being silly.
Texas Man the Legend says Shadow John told on you for not dancing.
Oh, shoot. Forgot about him. He's a snitch. Shadow John is a snitch.
Senor Dasher OTR says 3. Senor Dasher OTR says math question.
Gotcha. For the person who asked, yes, that's Starlink on the back of the car.
Good 416 Angleton.
Vandlom 2024 says hey Dasher.
Yeah, responding.
Senor Dasher OTR says hello Vandlom. Countryboy 23123 says if Shadow John is snitched then he can tell us where all the C notes shift are.
That's right.
At Debiquarian-J7J says does that Starlink help?
Yes.
5416 to Angleton.
Yeah, we do a lot of recording out in the middle of nowhere. And if the difference is night and day. Difference is night and day.
16, go ahead.
Especially with a bonded connection.
16, can you go ahead and contact Morrow Herman Life Flight? See about their ETA, Wildcat Stadium.
Okay.
Life flight at Wildcat Stadium in Angleton.
At Sorthpang8046 says John is funny. At Debiquarian-J7J says awesome.
Yeah, well, my streams are night and day since I got Starlink. Pam didn't want it to work because it cost so much money, but it unfortunately did work. I was skeptical too.
Big Dave BCTX says Wildcat Stadium. Kim Turner 88 says oh we have Wildcats in UK.
We have a football team in Angleton called the Wildcats, Angleton, Texas. I don't know why the life flight's going there. I didn't hear anything. Maybe we'll hear now.
Kim Turner 88 says ours is a rugby team.
Hamilton Fire Department, Arlington Fire Department. We need to get out to Wildcat Stadium for a landing zone for EMS. It's going to be a possible heart attack or stroke patient. Again, life flight, correction landing zone at Wildcat Stadium. English speed clear 2107, WTY 10 by minutes.
All right, now we know. Possible heart attack or stroke.
Howard Barfin says what happened at the stadium.
There's a possible, but someone's having a heart attack or a stroke, they said. So we have to go to Houston because that's our closest trauma center for that.
Kim Turner 88 says hope they're okay.
Me too.
775, William R. Paul 2775. It's going to be the 400 block 288 northbound on a silver Honda.
556, Hotel 315.
Howard Barfin says hope they're okay, that's Dab. Howard Barfin says sad.
10707 Leedy Road, 10707 Leedy Road.
J7J
Let's
says
go
prayers.
over and attack the caller and her husband. Both husband was hit in the face and is bleeding.
Man, she sounds put off.
Possibly refusing EMS.
For ETA 28 minutes.
28 minutes.
416.
28 minutes for life flight.
This is going to be the old Wildcat Stadium.
And Sorthpang8046 says John, she said was heart attack.
Yeah.
That's clear. What last night?
Howard Barfin says what's that stadium, what do they play there?
High school football.
For ETA 28 minutes.
That's good.
Usually if they're at South Base, which is Brazoria County, the local airport, it takes 12 minutes. But they must not be at South Base.
That's clear. At the moment, get them routing to us.
Dave BCTX says Old Wildcat Stadium. No one plays there anymore that I know of.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I just assumed they played there. I learn something new every day. So where do they play now? Is there a new Wildcat Stadium?
At Paul Knight 577 says hello John.
Hello to you.
Amberlamon says I've been looking for you to come on for 2 days now law.
Oh, I've been here. We were here. We were live last night.
463 checking welfare.
Yeah, we were live last night. We started a little earlier last night.
Big Dave BCTX says new Wildcat Stadium at the new high school.
5606. Include EMS first out first. Include EMS.
Stream Element says thank you for following M_right19.
M_right. Thank 19. Thank you for the follow.
Building for an early 20s female with nausea and chest pain.
And Nanny Doodle says smash that thumbs up chat. John said if we get 100 likes, at the end of the night he'll turn Twitch off and have a sing-along with YouTube only.
And I'll be dancing.
Barfin says, so when that loud noise comes on, it's something serious.
It means EMS or fire.
7506.
And each of the towns have a different tone.
Cherie Cherrick says that's where Angleton High School plays football.
That's what I thought.
I did everything done for.
Yeah, that means that loud noise is EMS tone or a fire tone. Shit, I forgot. We got to get a new mic. I forgot about that. We can't get too far. Don't try this U-turn at home. I am a trained professional.
7507. Go ahead. I did everything done for.
I don't know why this mic was on the... It's not been on the charger last night, so... It has a red light on it, which means it's not going to work much longer. So I got it.
Debbie-Querian-J7J says funny nanny goat. And Sorthpang8046 says nanny my e-bike is easy fix. Yes, I bought a new tools.
I gotta drop.
Power Barfin says we going to get another mic.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop by my house real quick and get another mic. If not, it'll sound like crap. It was green when we started and on the charger, so. And I'll even grab another mic just in case.
Last unit standing by, revise your level.
Vandlom 2024 says, hey John, where's Pammy? Power Barfin says, do you have the Rode mics?
I have the DJI mic minis.
Pammy 9588 says, cue all the questions about the black green screen. Yay.
Yeah.
Debbie-Querian-J7J says, drop off Twitch at your house.
Drop off? Why am I going to drop off Twitch? YouTube, be nice to Twitch. Twitch, be nice to YouTube.
Kim Turner 88 says, nah, YouTube needs permanent ban.
Just for information, the car's advising the son has since left location. He's going to be in a black Ford pickup. Unknown where he could be going.
664.
Phone is fine.
Okay.
What's up? Good stuff, 46 around the motor assist on County House 58 and Smith Parkway.
Clear, do you have a vehicle description?
That's Freeport now.
Volkswagen 628 Lincoln Town Hall 4200.
Clear.
He fell with a back injury. It was called in as a medical alarm. There is a second
Late
party
Gender says, John said YouTube is like the kids' table at Thanksgiving.
1403 West 6th Street. First call, 2114.
Attention Freeport EMS, attention Freeport EMS. We have a 54-year-old female.
Wax Hustler 80
She's
says
fell
John
with
is
a
going
back
home to
injury.
drop off the
It
tested
was called
babies,
into the
aka
medical
YouTube.
alarm. There's a second party there to let you in. They're going to be
Howard
at
Buffin says those alarms going off tonight.
A lot of them, huh?
And Nanny Goto says bring TikTok in. Then Twitch and YT can really have fun together.
That's right. All right, guys, I'm going to put you on the green and black screen for a minute.
Big Dave BCTX says, oh, YouTube bringing the heat tonight. Okay, okay. Kim Turner 88 says John and Pammy both said Kick and Twitch are their favorite brats. Pammy 9588 says the screen will go black or green while he runs home. The video will be back shortly.
Yeah, it takes me 2 seconds.
Utilities are out with it too. That's clear. You can show 5416 around emergency traffic, Wildcat.
Clear and confirming it is going to be the old Wildcat Stadium. Correct?
Oh, there is
Big
old.
Dave BCTX says, why is the screen green?
Oh, boy.
OMG. Laid off janitor says my screen is green and black. Pretty sure I got banned. Wax Hustler 80 says 1-2 law.
10-4.
Hey, one night I almost drove home with you.
Wax Hustler 80 says
guys
my
live.
screen is green and black.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sure I got banned too.
Nobody's banned. Take me a second, guys. Let me run in, grab a new microphone. Give me a second here.
That's clear. I got eyes on him.
Big Dave BCTX says damn. Country Boy 23123 says oh shit I'm banned.
All right, guys. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Just went around to LZ.
Pammy 9588 says you brats are really bratting it up tonight. Law. And Nanny Goto says YouTube is working fine. Starting to get the hint Twitch. At Debbie-J7J says looks like aliens are coming. Wax Hustler 80 says is that green the vomit coming from YouTube law. Strikes of Blue says can you put YouTube in the trashin'? Kim Turner 88 says John and Pammy would never ban Twitch, they love us too much. Strikes of Blue says trash can. Country Boy 23123 says hey mom you got pizza rolls ready. At Axiom Jack says nice place. Big Dave BCTX says mom, I am here for the brownies. And Nanny Goto says keep telling yourself that Twitch. At Ed101M says hurry back and don't be kissing Pammy. At Debbie-J7J says flush Twitch.
All right, guys. I got a new mic. Make sure you can hear me. Cancel. All right. Yep. The other one is still red, but that's weird. It should disconnect in a second.
1320.
And I grabbed a whole nother set. Oh, and I grabbed a whole nother mic too, just in case.
909 Freeport. You can show up in a route for a second. I'll call. 1324 to that station.
Can you guys hear me?
Sure, I'll be waiting up front for you. No. We should show up in a route for a second.
And
I'll call.
Sorth Pang 8046 says Nanny I got mine drink too. Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're not rigged.
Country Boy 23123 says no can't you.
Ladder 1 on location.
And Nanny Goto says John and Pam your house is lovely. Thanks for showing YouTube around. Hilmaker says what is this for? Kim Turner 88 says are we do on Twitch YouTube can't they're banned permanent. Country Boy 23123 says can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
Wax Hustler 80 says, no, I believe we are deaf.
I think you can hear me.
906 report. You show us on location first, Echo.
Utility at scene here. Can you take tanker?
Still 4, can I go and get the ground contact?
Tanker 1 in utility. I'll grab tanker.
Flight 4, your flight number 7098, unit 5601 on MA2.
Just
Kim
like,
Crafton with Pups says, hey friends.
hello. All right, we're back, guys.
I'm just waiting on Corey. He's getting zero.
Kinkasper says, I can hear you.
Very good.
Come down here and take the V, or the V extension.
That's it.
F1.
Countryboy 23123 says, yes, we can hear you now.
Very good.
And light flight 4, did you copy my last?
Yeah, you would have only...
Roger.
Let's go for it.
Copy, this is for possible heart attack chest mate. Alright, got thanks.
Big Dave BCTX says, life flight 4 coming from West Base. Podoropod says, foggy night.
That might be my windshield.
And Paul Knight 577 says, are we going to see the life flight 4 land?
I don't think we'll make it in time. I am going to go to Angleton, but...
At Debbie-J7J says that sky is pretty.
Look, there is no traveling.
Get up.
You're also traveling.
That's good. We're stopping now. I'm going to talk about how you should come to the States Drive. Please. David Tom Frank 417. David Tom Frank 417.
And Paul Knight 577 says we will make it.
Engine 1, ladder 1, I got 2 coming to you.
You see us out 35 40 out of the jail.
Sure.
Engine 1, ladder 1, I got 2 coming to you.
Engine 1, sir. I don't have on location for second alpha.
20. I want to say anything, son.
Clear 1 and 10.
Yeah, you can kill them red lights.
Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
Engine 1, sir.
Business check in McCoy's checks clear.
Kim Turner 88 says welcome to Red Light District.
Yep, that's true.
Business check in McCoy's checks clear.
Strikes of Blue says what was that?
There was a lady next to me that had her window down.
Strikes of Blue says I heard someone say don't you ever touch my phone off.
You heard better than me. There was a lady in the next...
We'll be at 150 in 13 minutes.
Life flight, copy.
Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're not rigged.
And Sorth Peng 8046 says John should have ice machine in his house.
433, checking your
I do have an ice machine. The one in the refrigerator. That's funny. You guys could hear that from the car next to me, and I couldn't hear it at all.
433, checking your welfare.
There's more on location.
Okay.
You can make 3536 primary and show me back on supplement, please.
Country Boy 23123 says you didn't hear John.
Nope.
Copy, text 27.
Good.
502544.
Jake underscore not underscore loud says hey chat.
Hey.
Pammy 9588 says they heard a blurb babe.
Oh,
Bayou Preppers 1 says big Brazoria County hugs.
I thought they were hearing the lady in the car next to me.
Big Dave BCTX says hey tomorrow, can you get to setting up channel count rewards? Asking for many friends. Lol.
On which
Stream
platform?
Elements says slots are rigged. Jake underscore not underscore loud says John watch for snakes.
I will. That's good advice. Always good advice.
William Robert Henry 4425. William Robert Henry 4425. The OCD, anyway, the black car.
OCD in any way?
Country Boy 23123 says always film 5-0. At Sorth Peng 8046 says what is your favorite pet John? Jake underscore not underscore loud says John farted officer. Big Dave BCTX says channel point rewards. Was just kidding.
Oh. My favorite pet? I really don't know. Since I don't have any pets, I don't think I really have a favorite pet. I know that I don't ever want another guinea pig. That was so much work. If you're ever thinking about
Wax Hustler 80 says John likes alligators.
Stop it. If you're ever thinking about getting a guinea pig, just research how much work they are. There's so much work.
Okay.
I was
Hammy
thinking
9588 says John's favorite pet is someone else's pet.
that's fair.
Bayou Preppers 1 says always film 5-0 of Coot.
That is
Texas
fair.
Man the Legend says John, what were you for Halloween?
I went as
Country
a
Boy 23123 says yes another guinea pig John.
I went as a
BCTX says single alligators.
Clear.
I went as a cop watching computer nerd.
Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're not rigged.
Texas Man the Legend says figured you were Steve Irwin. Strikes of
probably
Blue
like-
says get a ferret and tell us how much they stink.
Yeah, nope. My daughter had ferrets, and nope. All right, we did not go to Angleton yesterday at all, so I feel like we need to go there. I feel like they miss us.
Country Boy 23123 says I have a ferret, they steal everything I got. Kim Turner 88 says I miss my ferrets. Powerbarfin says do you get all the scanners on one?
I have two scanners. I'm using two scanners right now.
CTCat 1961 says they have a trial going on Court TV this week in Galveston County.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Big Dave BCTX says life flight is about 12 minutes out.
What's happening in
Texas
Galveston
Man
County?
the Legend says you'll have to stop at every traffic stop you see in Angleton. You see what happens if you drive past one of their stops.
That's right. That is true. Speaking of those guys, I don't even know if I can say anything. Let me just say they got a really badass lawyer today. A very badass. It's not one of the ones from here.
Cheeky Cat 1961 says a couple young kids killed their grandma.
Oh. That's not nice. I'm surprised that there's a trial on Court TV in Galveston.
Cheeky Cat 1961 says I think they were 17
Flight
when they
4
killed
control
her.
position.
I have to take a look at that.
North
23,123 says my ferret steals my car keys and remote control.
Dang. Yeah, I wouldn't want to pet the steals things.
Flight 4 copy.
I lose enough things on my own. I don't need a ferret helping me.
Dispatch 6 is looking for Herman. We got 4 souls. It'll be 1 plus 3 is 4 and 6 rolls.
Flight 6 looking for Herman.
Texas Man the Legend says is their lawyer for the criminal or civil case.
For the criminal. I can just tell you, by coincidence, it's the same lawyer that Justin had.
Countryboy 23,123 says hey goes after my keys so I have to hide them.
I can just tell you
At
it's
DebbieQuarian-J7J says wow off their grandmother, that's sad. And Nanny Goto says John, have you seen video from James Freeman's lawyer?
Yes,
It's hilarious.
I saw it today, yes. I saw it. Yeah, rename the town. I saw that.
Evidence 906 reporting shows transferring 1 patient to CHI. Normal traffic for the first alcohol.
Countryboy 23,123 says so I bought his own keys and remote and he left mine alone.
There you go.
It's 906 reporting shows transporting 1 patient to CHI. Normal traffic for the first alcohol.
At Ad101M says wow poor Pearl wants her tire spun.
Yeah, of course I'm a law-abiding citizen, so. Alright, we're gonna go up 288B to Angleton. We'll film everything along the way. We'll hang out in Angleton for a bit. I think they miss me.
And Nanny Goto says our aim now is to turn Clute into John Mofo Gray.
Yeah, they're not gonna take that deal, guys, just so you know. But I get it. That post that he used on that's the post I was looking for yesterday. When I accidentally ran into I thought it was the Houston Police Union, but it was the Texas Municipal League, TMPA on Facebook. Did you guys see if you watch James Freeman video, you know the post I'm talking about.
Checking your welfare.
I'm good.
confirm the plate.
Roger, we have Florida plate.
Can you reconfirm that plate? It's not returning anything of effect.
Roger, we have Florida plate.
What kind of vehicle?
Ford Fusion.
At Debbie-J7J says, long nanny goat.
What model it is. Show me on at 214 Cotton. I'll follow up. Okay.
Ford Fusion.
No.
Alright, they do have a stop somewhere in Angleton. I don't know where it's at. Hopefully it's not me, because that cop's doing a U-turn right behind me. Alright, everybody be cool. Everybody be cool.
You can show up clear from the second. I'll probably be one patient refusal. Patient's arm with bandage. You show us back in service. No, Freeport. You can show us clear from the second. I'll probably be one patient refusal. Patient's arm with bandage. 601 you show us back in service.
5601, sir.
It's 601 Hamilton, last night.
5601, sir.
Thank you. Team. Lifeline for gotcha 1 150. Lifeline 5 Hotel 150.
It's yellow, guys. It's yellow.
You good?
He's good. If you see lights in Angleton, let me know.
Just show me out what you're doing.
All right, they got 2 units out on a stop somewhere. Where, I don't know.
Rush for Missouri.
Go ahead.
And he shot fire out at this time. All Jones Creek units clear this car and relax station.
Okay.
And August, I think T23 is going to have the Florida driver's license for you.
All right, they're doing field sobriety tests wherever they're at.
Clear?
She didn't sound clear. She sounded confused. I'm gonna go check up here. If it's not here, then we'll do a U-turn.
J7J says lol. Cody Scarborough 1 says hello.
Hello.
Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're not rigged. All right, so Angleton is somewhere on a field sobriety test, but I don't know where they're at. I don't see him up here, so we can do a U-turn right here. Check Cannon.
Melanie Syop 1784 says that was some weird music.
It was just because the window was up and it was kind of muffled.
Senor Dasher OTR says 4. Ad 101M says do a U-turn and spin the tires.
Reporting patrols arriving at the hospital.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, is this as far as Angleton goes?
It goes up a little ways, but there's nothing there. I can see it from here, so. I could see red and blue lights if they were up there. No, it goes up a couple more blocks.
906 report. Control is arriving at the hospital.
Looks like one yes subject. License is not valid. Restrictions going to be at.
Melanie Syop 1784 says Canada cop watch calls police cherries and berries.
One yes subject. License is not valid. Restrictions going to be at 1010. Financial responsibility. That's good.
Lifeline 6, copy. Tail Life 11.
Tail Life 11, go ahead.
11's RTB with 3. We got 1 plus 50, 25 minutes to run.
11, lifting for base, 1 plus 50, 20 minutes in route 3 souls.
Mark the Mad Shark says, what's the difference between me and a Kit Kat? Nothing, either way a woman will have at least 4 fingers inside her.
Mark.
Stream Elements says slots are rigged. Melanie Syop 1784 says, are you trespassed from that Buc-ee's?
Nope, I'm not trespassed from any Buc-ee's right now.
Mark the Mad Shark says cheer 1,000.
Thank you so much,
Stream
Mark.
Elements says Mark the Mad Shark just cheered 1,000 bits.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits.
And Nanny Goto says everything the lights are red for more than 30 seconds do a burnout. Lol.
I'm of course a law-abiding citizen, so I can't do that. Let's guess this way.
Mark the Mad Shark says I'm only being honest. John, a Kit Kat lover, knows it.
That was yellow. That was yellow. Oh, I like all these red Christmas lights.
And Nanny Goto says I'm not a ho TTS.
TTS, be nice to Nanny. Nanny Goat.
Control for criminal scene. Go back to our TMC. You got 4 on board hour 35, 649. Lifeline 4
Big Dave
lifting.
BCTX says Old Angleton bringing out Christmas early.
Lifeline 6 control. I have a bed when you're ready to come.
601 Angleton, Lifeline 4 lifted off en route to Herman location.
Lifeline 6, you're going to
And Nanny Goto says a new voice is needed. This one is so rude.
6 received, thanks.
601 Hamilton, line flight 4, drifted off en route to Herman, 1 pace.
433.
William Nora Henry 7752. Be a gray Toyota pickup, Academy parking lot.
Really?
Traffic.
433.
William Nora Henry 7752. Be a gray Toyota pickup, Academy parking lot.
Oh, 433.
Creek Road.
Big
Florida,
Dave
Florida.
BCTX says Wild Ben is back and better than ever.
Very good.
Go ahead.
Maybe you can show all units back at the station are available for calling.
At Ed101M says wow, still haven't found the stop. Name and badge number.
Well, they don't exactly give me locations here, so it's a lot of work. I'm looking down all the side roads too as I'm going.
Some traffic. 2000 block 523, Robert Boyd Frank 4002. Again, Robert Boyd Frank 4002. 601 Hamilton, all fire units to clear the scene.
Fine, can I have 7 go ahead?
2000 block 523, Robert Boyd Frank 4002. Again, Robert Boyd Frank 4002, Gray Honda.
Right.
Big Dave BCTX says Waze has one marked at 288B and 220.
Dang.
5 minutes old.
Dang it. It's probably it. So they literally stopped them behind us when we drove in.
At Ed101M says I will call him, he dispatcher, and ask for directions.
There you go.
You can disregard 536 Lima. Disregard 536 Lima.
Again, 291 265 27.
Okay.
Now, 7 go ahead?
291 265 27. Again, 291 265 27.
That's good.
Go ahead.
MRA 55059770. 55059770. Patient is per report. ETA is about 3 minutes.
133, quick name and right?
55675059770.
Go ahead.
VanMom 2024 says Angie that was not cool all. Big Dave BCTX says old zombie before doing the Lord's work over on Waze.
Very good.
Kim Turner 88 says Angie that was horrible. At Sorthpang 8046 says John should be new dispatch.
Me?
Go ahead.
I would definitely mess it up.
Last name is Hernandez. First name is Mario. 27 2779.
Four driver, return on Mario Hernandez of the Danbury shows to be valid.
Excellent.
At Sorth Pang 8046 says, John, where are we heading to?
Wherever the
return on Mario
wherever the scanner takes
of
us.
the Danbury shows to be valid.
Excellent.
Big Dave BCTX says, have you ever thought of doing private investigator work for pay?
No. I think I would be good at it, but no.
Dispatch Flight 6 about a minute and a half out.
Flight 6, copy. No reported messenger traffic. Aircraft shut down pad 2.
6.
Thomas 6 traffic. Dead. Being the 100.
At Ad101M says, have you ever thought about manning with a gator?
Boise 3, freight 760. Boise 3, freight 760. Dead. Clear. Being the 100 block of East Brazos. Be a silver and color SUV. Boise 3, freight 760. Boise 3, freight 760.
I just wanted to know when the alligators are going to be mean. That's all. I know it was a weird question. Should I put it another way? Probably.
907, checking your status.
Probably I should ask it another way. Okay.
Houston, 2 Charles 907, checking your status.
1081. Big Dave BCTX says, start your own pie business. Certainly would have clientele there in Brazoria County.
I don't. I'm
242, show me that.
working hard for the people.
Okay. 5414 is en route. Yeah, okay.
Dispatch Flight 55, make sure you got my off call.
Flight 6 on pad 1. Flight 5 negative. Did not go in with it, sir.
Roger, we departed 1 minute ago from Hotel 150 and route
At Ad101M says, yes, you were in the store buying tequila and condoms, then randomly asked about a gator.
That's not true. None of that's
Flight
true.
55, got you departing 2157.
This light is 288B and 220, so.
4937 7987. 4937 7987. This is the Oasis Dolphin Express 22679 Highway 28 business. Car was in an 18-wheeler. A white Peterbilt, Encounter Global on the side. There's another gas station. Said he's a congestive heart failure patient and he was having trouble breathing and now he's not responding to us.
Station 1, down to Station 1.
309486, 150-309486. Patient is a 79-year-old female, complaining of shortness of breath.
I saw the cop.
QPS of 3 now, intubated.
By the way,
Heart rate 124.
I saw the cop on Waze hiding there, by the way. He's off in the dark right over there.
Respiration 1.8 on the ventilator, setting 95%. Also in for medicine.
Big Dave BCTX says, was that him hiding over there?
Yes, absolutely.
I came back to 2008.
Stream Elements says Blazer Kimberly just cheered 101 bits.
Blazer Kimberly with 101 bits. Thank you.
Copy 150-309-486.
So you guys expired Unit 25. Okay, back to that's the I will go and tell her. That's fine. I just came back to the
Stream Elements says thank you for following Haigor.
Thank you so much for the follow.
And Ed101M says stop at the casino on this street and tell them slots are rigged.
Dang it. But they're not rigged. I don't know about those. I can only speak for my own. Hey, we got a super chat. Thank you. Danny Goat with the $10. Thank you so much.
BCTX says 288 freeway at FM 2004 by the mall in LJ. Waze has a fresh one marked there.
All right.
And according to Jennifer 8689 says awesome sauce Nanny Goat. You are the best. Exoxo.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
And Nanny Goto says my pleasure.
Go for it. 2 minutes out. Flight 4, 2 minutes out. No reported visitor traffic. Aircraft shut down. Pad
And
1.
according to Jennifer 8689 says Junior Dasher signing in. Hi everybody.
How are you,
Ryan
Jen?
152,793 says hey John, sorry I am late, just got off work.
Oh, that's okay. We don't take tardies and absences.
And Ed101M says who remembers the bounty hunter. He's a sheriff now.
Stop it. No way he's a sheriff now.
You're getting showing 761 out. There are going to be multiple 18 rolls out here. We'll be looking for your plan.
That's fair. It's a white Peterbilt that says Encounter Global on the side with a dump trailer attached.
That's clear. Still looking. It's right here.
62 here.
Ryan 152,793 says you talk about CJ.
He's awake and conscious.
You talk about red shoes?
He's awake and conscious.
Craigie Boy 2 million says hi John and Trunkies I get a hell yeah brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
There.
433 here.
72, do we have an ETA on EMS?
No.
At Ed101M says red shoes is a sheriff now, hee hee.
That's what I was wondering, if they were talking about red shoes. There's no way. He had
3 or 4 minutes.
What was his name, Evan? That's Richwood. Yeah, that's what was his name, Evan.
Senor Dasher OTR says 8.
72, 3 to 4 minutes.
Four on pad 3.
You guys are crooked.
Evan. Badge number 1010. Ryan 152,793 says, is it C notes?
No. But they haven't said a word. Not even a word. Earlier when I first came on, they said, show me on property. That's the only thing I've heard Clute say all night.
Senor Dasher OTR says -8.
No, 634. You show us to the hospital banking service.
And according to Jennifer 8689 says 80 in chat, that's awesome.
Pretty good.
Hit the thumbs up. And Ad101M says Clute is not working tonight. They are having their Thanksgiving dinner. Fuentz_991 says hello, John.
Hello to you.
$5414 is on scene.
Big Dave BCTX says Waze has a crash reported at that 288 location now.
A crash? I'm not hearing anything about it. 288 and Oyster Creek? I'm sorry. 288 and 2004? Is it the same person that reported or a different person?
Big Dave BCTX says yes. 2004.
I didn't hear anything on the radio about it, but also I don't like that spot for parking, so, but we'll go. We'll head that way in case we might run into something else in between here and there, but not a big fan of the parking situation there.
Big Dave BCTX says different person.
Okay. I'm not hearing anything about a crash. And usually they will call out the units, Unit 1 and Unit 2.
Big Dave BCTX says do a drive-by. Kim Turner 88 says do scanner need redoing from you getting out?
No. Nope, scanner should be fine. No, it's current.
23, can you load?
At Ed101M says, John, we are hearing anything because you have the scanner off.
No, it's on.
Big Dave BCTX says all good. Just giving us potential destinations.
That's right. As soon as I leave Angleton, they just said PC search somewhere. I see Clute back there.
David Fassi and Ryan Anthony Sanchez, Michelina.
And according to Jennifer 8689 says, I love Clute.
DIC-24 and I know that's where something confused me.
So he did the field sobriety test, but refused the blood test.
Okay, let me pass you landed.
It's the opposite of what you're supposed to do. That's that field sobriety test stop we were looking for in Angleton. They just now got done with it. We could have found it. I should have checked the other road.
At Ed101M says, according to Jennifer, name and badge number. Melanie Syop 1784 says, now do they have to get a warrant?
Yep. Which they usually get, but time is definitely on your side.
Ryan 152,793 says, a warrant for what?
Their blood.
Mark the Mad Shark says, John, I've just been in the kitchen making a cup of tea and lo and behold there's two ladies in here talking about me. I know they all love me. You see what I have to deal with. At Ed101M says, John, are you saying refuse taking those tests?
You've got to make a choice. The moment you refuse the blood test, not the field sobriety test, always refuse the field sobriety test.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, how long do they have to get a warrant?
I don't know. Always refuse the field sobriety test. You have nothing to gain by taking those. The blood test, you have to make a decision.
Big Dave BCTX says, Mark and his sisters.
Because if you refuse, you lose your, in Texas, check your local and state laws.
Flight control position.
In Texas, you lose your license for 6 months.
Flight 5 is off normal.
For refusing, so that's a choice you have to make.
At Dino Vittorio 9249 says, hi John, good evening.
So my plan, here's my plan. If I had nothing to drink, nothing, not a thing. I know I haven't had anything to drink. I'm gonna take the blood test.
Senor Dasher OTR says 63.
If I've had nothing to drink at all, I'm taking the blood test. If I've had a single drink, I would refuse it. Like, find evidence. That's what I would do. I'm not a lawyer, I'm just a crazy guy with the phone.
And according to Jennifer 8689 says, I couldn't pass those circus tricks sober.
Yeah, don't do the circus tricks.
I'm for sure saying nope.
Yeah, don't do the circus tricks, but you have to decide when it comes time for the breathalyzer or the blood test.
And Ed101M says, okay, thank you, John. I will refuse the test and also resist arrest.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, the moment they ask you to get out of the car, you're already going to have a bad night. The odds of you not being arrested the moment they ask you to take the test are slim and none. We've seen it a few times, but look at the overall percentage. Now the blood and breathalyzer test, that's where you got to make the choice. Because there is consequences for not taking.
____97 says, but the blood test need time for the results. What happens after the blood test? You allowed to drive?
No, they're going to arrest you anyway. At the point they're asking for the blood test, you're already under arrest. At least in Texas.
704.
And the moment they ask you to step out of the car, you're more than likely getting arrested and your car towed.
E. Edward is ready to go, sir.
And of course, we always suggest not drinking and driving. Nobody wants drunk drivers. Nobody. Not a single one of us in this chat wants somebody to drive drunk.
704.
Ad10M says, we'll all just scream it's Wacky Warning Wednesday and take off running.
Maybe not the best play. Not the best play there.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, John says it can take months to get the blood test back.
Yeah, you're going to do months. Let's go down here.
BCSO 3540 back in service.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, there's nothing happening in Lake Jackson. They're all sitting at the... I'm not going to go stir them up. They're all sitting at the police department, chit-chatting, so...
23, what's going on? Please go ahead for the next conversation.
I'm not going to go stir them up. They're leaving people alone sitting over there, so...
39, no fire. What's the last word, okay?
And according to Jennifer 8689 says Tilly Bird wants to KO your most memorable call, John.
Oh boy. There's so many.
39, no fire.
Most memorable, I guess, would be the ones, obviously the ones where I get arrested. And the one where I saved the guy, talked him down off the road. And the times we save the people's life by having Narcan.
Okay.
Oh, and then when the phone went flying, that was memorable. And my very first one.
At Ed101M says, what about the call whenever you beat up the officer?
I did not be. There wasn't one of those. And he was stomping on my phone at the time, so there was that. Allegedly. Pretty dead down here. What?
Big Dave BCTX says, are the one guy you helped arrest.
I picked him up because he was floundering around, getting hurt.
Okay.
It's going to be a white Toyota Camry, Tom Boyd, 2418.
Okay.
Airline 12, scene request, heading of 306 degrees, 306 degrees for approximately 4 nautical miles.
And according to Jennifer, 8689 says, when the piggy hit you.
Ah, that one, I forgot about that one, yeah. I guess it wasn't that memorable. Man, guys, we've been through some shit, haven't we? We've been through some shit. I'm tempted to just go straight up 288 somewhere else. I need to do a little more planning for that.
Fuentz_991 says, let's do it.
Since the Houston Police Union blocked me, I kind of want to go record more in Houston.
Amberlamon says park and watch as Lake Jackson pulls out.
Let's get a copy. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get the sheriff's office on the line.
I don't really want to stir those guys up. They're over there doing nothing. They're not there anymore either, by the way. Oh yeah, they are. They're still over there. I'm not going to stir them up. My favorite cop is one that's doing nothing. I really want to go to Houston though, especially since the police union blocked me when I didn't even do nothing.
En route to UTMB Angleton, 1 patient, normal traffic.
And Airline 12, you can cancel, patient transported by ground.
And according to Jennifer, 8689 says, last night a Las Vegas pig just bear hugged a random dude and lifted him off the ground and moved him from his car. It was outrageous.
Dang.
Tom Zebra and Prince video.
Okay. I'll go check it out.
And Nanny Goto says, my favorite stream was when John took YouTube to the zoo. We laughed and laughed at the pigs and laughed again because Twitch weren't there.
That's
Fuentz
not
underscore
true.
991 says Houston Sheriff's Department chopper is in the air tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. If we're gonna do that, we're gonna start out earlier. Because right now it would take an hour to get there. By the time I got there, everybody would be asleep.
Kim Turner 88 says best one I watched was John doing a reverse police check.
That was pretty fun. The reverse traffic stop? Yeah, that was fun.
And according to Jennifer 8689 says ha, boom twitchers. Fuentz underscore 991 says YouTube's still a thing. Lol.
Dang. Shots fired.
23 Garcia's on scene.
And Nanny Goto says what do you mean at Rick?
Over here for a second. See if we can't see what they're doing. All right, everybody get out and stretch for a minute. Do not need my turn signal on right now.
Big Dave BCTX says which wire do we pull to disconnect YouTube again?
Come to Friendswood. They're everywhere. I've done some videos in Friendswood before.
And Nanny Goto says smoke time Jennifer. And according to Jennifer 8689 says I also saw that Freeman's attorney is asking for $100K or for McKinney be renamed Freeman, Texas.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm having this old person.
And Sorth Pang 8046 says Jennifer that was crazy yesterday in La.
West Columbia.
ahead.
Yes, sir. We just got a flock hit on a stolen vehicle on 35 eastbound from the county line. I'm out here looking for it. Can y'all be on the lookout just in case I missed it? It's gonna be a white Toyota Camry. 5587 County Line. It's gonna be Tom Boy 2418.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. We just got a flock hit on a stolen vehicle on 35 eastbound from the county line. I'm out here looking for it. Can y'all be on the lookout just in case I missed it? It's gonna be a white Toyota Camry. It's gonna be Tom Boy.
Dang it, cut off right when I heard it the first time. So West Columbia got a hit.
At Sorthpeng 8046 says Jennifer Dodgers game LAPD play arresting. Big Dave BCTX says flock hit. Brazoria County, Matagorda County line or Harris County line.
Yeah. It said West Columbia is all I know.
At Ed101M says a white Camaro.
Oh, no, white Toyota Camry.
Is that a deputy came across for a possible stolen vehicle there?
That's there. I'm just looking at them out.
10 for hard line. 2 David 750 West Columbia.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Was that a deputy that came across for a possible stolen vehicle there?
Good. That's there. I was just looking at them out.
10 for hard line.
That's there.
Go ahead with it, ma'am.
At Ed101M says OMGG a white Camaro with plates.
White Toyota Camry. License plate is going to be Tom Boy 2418. Last name was going to be on 35 East down the county line.
The county line, yeah.
Whipped Up Wishes says hey y'all.
Hey.
Big Dave BCTX says must be Sweetie headed towards West Columbia.
I was landing in 2 minutes.
125 got you 2 minutes out. I've got Air Rescue 1 off of that Texas Children's.
Senor Dasher OTR says free. Senor Dasher OTR says Matt.
155, I guess we'll be later on 4.
Hey, thank you for the super chat.
At Farting Bastage says howdy John and all.
Howdy.
Stream Elements says thank you for following Skip72.
Skip72 with the follow. According to Jennifer.
Senor Dasher OTR says 12.
According to Jennifer with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much.
Clear. Excuse me, pick up. PCSO 5587, Missouri dispatch. Go ahead. Information.
We got units in the area checking for a stolen vehicle that just entered the county from 35.
7507,
Eastbound.
clear on that. What's
Copy
the
plate.
28 again?
Go ahead. Hey, Tom Boyd, 2418. It's a light weighted camera. You can just keep an eye out.
It's coming into the county.
Yep, there it is. 7507, I'm clear on that. What's the 28 again?
7507.
At Ed 101M says be careful, the magic carpet is running, you might get mistaken and pitted off the road.
25, so we got a Camry 4-door, white in color. Heading eastbound on 35.
Thank you. I'll keep an eye out.
They did not say white Camaro.
6587,
I mean, we got-
7507, just for information, we don't have a
Melanie
updated direction of travel. We just entered the
1784
county.
says, is it
From
coming to
Matagorda
Rosedale?
County, eastbound 35.
Big Dave BCTX says likely Sweeney to West Columbia direction.
That's clear, thank you. I'll keep an eye out.
Well, all they said is coming into the county, so I mean, we've got nothing else going on, right? We might as well go to West Columbia and Brazoria.
Whipped Up Wishes says, did y'all see about that plane in Louisville, Kentucky?
I saw that.
288, they've got a 20-minute ETA.
That was a UPS flight, right?
Just a correction on the year. It's going to be a 2016
That's
year
clear.
model, not 2025.
2016.
Whipped Up Wishes says yes.
We might as well. It's going to be a little bit of a drive, but we got nothing else going on.
Correction on the year. It's going to be a 2016 year model, not 2025.
5414, that UTMB Angleton.
7507, I'm clear.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, yeah, let's go, I want to see the stolen car.
I don't know.
Lamont says, we're here for it. Big Dave BCTX says, let's do it. At Ed 101M says, yes, John, good idea, we can be a decoy so they can get away.
Just stop it.
Melanie Syop 1784 says they are following it, correct, John?
No, they're just saw it came across the flock camera. That's it. Yeah, just came across the license plate readers.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, oh, okay.
That's for information. I checked from West Columbia down to the county line. I checked the game room at the county line and Circle K on UTL.
Okay.
Big Dave BCTX says, let's see if it hits another flock camera.
Yep.
46, Stringer Wilford.
Mark the Mad Shark says, I tell you what, John, I'm from one of the biggest cities in England called Leeds, and there's 13 places in America called Leeds. Even had to steal that, didn't you, after we gave you that country, oh my word. Melanie Syop 1784 says, can they tell where the vehicle is with flock cameras?
They can see it go
And
past it.
101M says, wow, those readers aren't no joke.
Yeah, no, they're. That's what I'm saying. Like, people like that escape in cars. Now, motorcycles, they go too fast to get them in. Most of those don't have license plates, so.
Can I get next step for next
Big Dave BCTX says defrost.
Okay, that's a good idea. There you go. That should be better.
Dispatch, Lifeline 5, lifting solo for fast fuel.
Mad Shark says,
Got a 20 minutes of fuel.
my family is American
6
trainers.
Lifeline 5, lifting to fast fuel.
Big Dave BCTX says, now we can see the deer to digest them.
That's right.
Amerlamon says, watch for deers.
Watch for
Melanie
deers.
Syop 1784 says this could lead to a chase.
Yeah.
Dave BCTX says dodge them.
Yeah, we're gonna watch for deers. West Columbia already said you're unable to locate, by the way. Doesn't mean they won't go by another camera, though.
Sparky FW says so.
What's up, Sparky?
Quality record accept.
Sure.
There.
Stop off
There.
Amberlamon says everybody got quiet. We got to keep John awake law.
We're in Brazoria now, so.
Today was 409. Jason or money 189 29.
Can you open up call sheet for 611 12 timber?
Dispatch left light 6 is looking for sound base. We got 3 souls. The 1+7 and 612.
Is going to be located at their residence at this time.
Light 6 lifting to south base to refuel.
611 12 timber. The vehicle Robert Frank Robert 9777 Robert Frank Robert 977
101M says, well, last night they were looking for country boys in Colonel White Camry tonight.
That's right.
Kim Turner 88 says, I'm here wide-eyed and bushy-tailed.
704, 8 will be
Thank you, Kim.
secured.
Where?
704, is there anything else that needs to be checked?
That's just baseball.
Why is she mumbling so much?
Yep.
Kim Turner 88 says you are so welcome, Mr. Gray.
Guess that's better than being called Mr. Scan.
At Ed101M says, do we have bike lights just in case the guy has to ditch the car?
Yes.
Response to West District for defense was physical number only. 23-year-old female and her mother both investigated and everybody's outside. 430. 36.
Good.
Respond 1412 West Haley Street for disturbance was physical, not verbal only. 23-year-old
Peppers
female
one says I almost
and her
fell
mother
asleep.
both are intoxicated.
I don't blame you.
Everybody's outside.
I don't blame you at all.
No.
The road sounds will do that.
36, Quebec.
Oh. Flight 5 at Pascal.
We're in Brazoria now, just so you know, if you're not from the area.
At Ed101M says Clute and Lake Jackson are watching the stream cheering the guy on.
That's right. Go,
Bio
go, go.
Preppers 1 says K-Tie. Kim Turner 88 says road sounds always make me tired law.
Okay.
I should just title my streams ASMR. That would be, it would work until the EMS tones went off, then they'd be pissed at me. This is an ASMR.
Okay, go for baseball, but how's it here?
Clear.
Clear for 28.
10.
Excellent.
Clear. Color.
Great.
Clear.
For West Hemisphere. For West Hemisphere.
Clear.
Control 4, gonna be lifted in Herman and up to North Fuel, 3 on board, and 1 plus, 1 0 fuel, and it's gonna be 923 now.
Flight 94, got you lifting to North Fuel.
17, clean. Can we put that call?
This little town actually used to have 2 Buc-ee's. Now it's a Valero right here.
17, could you give me delivery for that follow?
Flight 2, East Base, Flight 2, East Base. Respond Huntsville Memorial Hospital, Hotel 121 to HCA Conroe, Hotel 112 for adult cardiac.
Flight 2, Hotel 121 to Hotel 112.
We got 1 to 10.
Clear 1 to 10.
Ad 101M says, while we banned from Buc-ee's, I just burst into tears.
Yeah. Well, I banned myself. Why am I gonna go to some store that doesn't support what I stand for? I saw they're trying to make a new Buc-ee's in, I think, Virginia. I guess the town is fighting them on it. I'm almost tempted to drive to Virginia and help them. No Buc-ee's, no Buc-ee's, no Buc-ee's. I guess there's a city council meeting soon where they're going to discuss it. I can tell them all about how they call the cops on their customers and then if you try to record it, although probably nobody would care, they would actually probably support that.
Sparky FW says, I'm glad I never got that logo tattooed on my ass then.
Yeah, it's a good idea you didn't. All right, let's go to West Columbia. We have a little bit more of...
Flint's_991 says our company has a contract with a credit card for fuel, and we're not allowed to fill up at Buc-ee's.
Oh, that's good. Because they're crappy gas or what?
5417. Transport location.
Kim Turner 88 says, no, not a lot care these days, John.
Well, I care, and it's my money, and I'm not going to give it to them.
Shannon Flage says, really, as a non-American, all I hear is really good things about Buc-ee's. Flint's_991 says the reasoning is they don't support predators. And Nanny Goto says, I've seen Twitch at Buc-ee's a few times. They have no loyalty to you, John.
Nope. I don't know what their deal is, man. Well, you know their corporate office is right here in Lake Jackson, right? Most of you guys know. Yeah, so it all comes from their corporate office for me. It's not the employees. It is the corporate office.
49, respond to the Wilby Credit Union, 877 East Highway 6 for a burglar alarm. Be lane 1 camera. White male, dark clothing. Last seen 10 to 15 minutes ago, walking eastbound in the parking lot. 46, clear back.
Male showing a Hamilton arrest. Can you pull hard copy, please?
Clear, Shimon.
Kim Turner 88 says always big bosses, the workers are just trying to earn a wag.
Yeah.
Kim Turner 88 says wage.
Yep. It's a horrible company to work for, too.
You about there now? You can be in custody on other charges.
Clear.
We're down at CCH as well, please.
Clear.
At Shannon Flage says Buc-ee's likely gets complaints from customers because they are just there to defy their business and not be filmed.
Well, I film cops and people get in the way. Oh, and it's completely futile because I'll just stand where I can. I'm allowed to be in record, so. Yeah, fighting with me is completely pointless because I'm still going to record. Nothing they can do to stop
At
me.
Shannon Flage says yes, I'm just saying is all.
Yeah, I'm still going to record. And I'm just saying I'm still going to record. Go on TikTok and type Buc-ee. See how many videos you see. All the customers.
Kim Turner 88 says everyone should record.
Go to Buc-ee's. Go to TikTok and type in Buc-ee. See how many videos you see. If I was dancing around talking about beaver nuggets are great and look at all the gas pumps, and there would be customers in the background of my video, they wouldn't give a shit.
Big Dave BCTX says their customers are already being recorded.
Yeah, they're already being recorded. There's more cameras there. So yeah, I don't really care. I'm still gonna record. I mean, they're gonna actually have to trespass me, so they gotta catch me first. And as of right now, I'm not trespassed, so.
At Shannon Flage says yeah, but you can type in anything and get results in TikTok law. Welcome to the internet.
And you're gonna see their customers.
At Shannon Flage says yes, being recorded for security reasons, not live stream.
You'd think that if something happens to Buc-ee's, that Buc-ee's wouldn't give that those pictures to the media.
Is the difference.
Yeah, I'm still gonna record, just so you know. I'm gonna record, but I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm pretty stubborn. I don't know if anybody's noticed that.
Kim Turner 88 says they don't cook food on your table, so nothing to do with them.
That's right.
Another impost.
At Shannon Flinch says I literally don't care the so much offense everyone law. I'm just giving the perspective of the business owner who has to hear all the BS from customers. And Nanny Goto says he would add
Flight 2, guys, selecting Hotel 121.
Wednesday and run like hell.
Right.
Kim Turner 88 says once they pay your bills that when to pay notice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just not gonna. I also have a right not to spend my money there.
101M says, wow, so bullheaded and stubborn.
Yeah, I am kind of stubborn. I'll admit it though. I really am.
Dispatch Flight 5, lifting solo from Fast Fuel. Got 2 hours, 19 minutes, 612 in Run Harmony.
Flight 5, guys, lifting for Hummer.
Kim Turner 88 says I'm stubborn, but I'm a redhead.
And it's my right not to give him any money. I think I'm going on a month without Buc-ee's now. What? Dislocated something, Alvin? I want to hear this traffic again.
Kim Turner 88 says sure, it's longer, John.
Has it been longer?
Sorry, can you have your investment message help? Someone there was used to complain that I'm dislocated.
And you're gonna... Remember how I was just telling you guys the other day that most Alvin traffic stops result in needing EMS? That's the same town. If you watch my Facebook video where they kick...
Kim Turner 88 says the traffic quiet on scanner.
Yeah, remember the other day I was saying that most...
Show me 95 times 1 en route to...
And what did he say?
5414 is clear.
He needs EMS at the jail because she is complaining that I dislocated her shoulder. That's in Alvin, by the way, just so you know. That's the same town that if you look on my Facebook page, that guy standing there with...
Kim Turner 88 says WTAF.
Yeah, that's the same town where if you look on my Facebook page and you see the guy has his hands up and they walk up and kick him.
Ready.
Yeah, that's the same town.
Kim Turner 88 says that's so bad for that poor woman. And Ed101M says Frankie said he's boycotting Bruce's also because he can't get in the dumpster.
Very good.
Flight 2, your flight number 7100. This is an 83-year-old
And according to
female,
Jennifer 8689 says yep, and it's a great quality in the field you're in.
GPS of 15, blood pressure 136/72, heart rate 130, respiratory rate 20, sats 100%, room air. 2 peripheral IVs, getting blood products now. Huntsville Memorial ED, room 13, going
Kim
to
Turner 88 says
HCA
is it that same rare
ED.
PPL like you recording cop and they shove door into him and run him over. Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're not.
Dispatch Flight 6 landed south base, getting hot gas.
Kim Turner 88 says he sounds so happy.
That's because the Life Flight is a personal private business. It's not public, so. You also see him, hear him eventually. Every now and then, you'll hear him thank the people on the ground, because there is actually competition. One more company anyway. I can't remember. PHI. I think would be the competition. All right,
Stream Elements says Chiquita 3K just subscribed for 10 months in a row.
Daphne, 10 months in a row. Thank you so much for the subscription.
Kim Turner 88 says, is life flight same as our air ambulance?
Yes. It's basically a helicopter ambulance.
That's 1 minute out. We're reporting med center traffic. Aircraft shut down. Pad 2.
And they're very busy tonight.
5 fresh. 4 is left to north, go back to west base. 3 on board, 2 plus 1, 2. And 722 and up.
Light flight 4 lifting to north base. Correction, west base.
At Shannon Flage says Life Flight is a great business, hard work and very talented people. Saved a lot of lives.
Yeah.
And according to Jennifer 8689 says, are you having Buc-ee's withdrawals?
No.
Ha ha ha.
My life is still the same with no Buc-ee's. We're gonna stay in West Columbia until we find a stop. And we're gonna work hard.
Cooker says, what town are we in?
West Columbia. All I hear so far is crickets.
Ed101M says, I just seen the white Camry at McDonald's get 2 cheeseburgers.
At McDonald's?
Bar check, 4 decisions. Bar check, 4 decisions.
146.
At Ed101M says, well, we just heard John crack open a beer.
Good.
Remember, I'm a law-abiding citizen. We never do that.
Count on 2 at Pearson Park. Killer. 146.
03, you got 3 souls, 2 plus 6, and 2.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, is West Columbia the cops that put those kids in the back because they played hide and go seek?
No, that's Richwood.
Chiquita 3K says, not you, not ever.
I just don't think that'd be a very good move. Drinking and recording cops.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, oh okay, sorry, I get mixed up between the two.
I don't blame you.
Chiquita 3K says, nope, I wouldn't suggest it.
Might not turn out good.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, I remember that night to be exact.
All right, they're sitting over there. I don't want to go park over there. Hopefully they don't notice us, actually. See, he's over there. I was going to pull in there and turn around, but he's in there.
And Ed101M says, wasn't it West Columbia that was looking for Chunky?
That was Brazoria. That was the town we were in a minute ago.
Chiquita 3K says him. Melanie Syop 1784 says we are all mixed up with the cops.
It's all right. That's why I'm here to answer questions.
You're running 27.
All right, now we can see him.
Good.
47879033 47879033.
Melanie Syop 1784 says I just keep forgetting and I always end up asking you that question.
No, that's Richwood.
Good.
First name 47879033.
If I had to guess, he's sitting there watching for that Camry. Hey, everybody can get out and stretch.
David Edward, John Edward, Sam Unique Sam. Date of birth is 7/4/06. First name is Henry Edward Robert Hyda King. Last name is David Edward, John Edward, Sam Union Sam. Date of birth is 7/4/06.
Every time we come here, we never see a cop, ever. So now you guys believe me, there's actually such thing as a
Melanie
West Columbia
Syop
cop.
1784 says I think I remember that night cause the cop was B.
Yeah, see, they do actually have cops here, I promise.
Melanie Syop 1784 says bitch.
She wasn't happy I was there, was she?
District 3, James Clear. That's fair.
Melanie Syop 1784 says nope, you remember that night, right, John?
Yeah.
7507, District 3, James Clear.
That's fair.
6 at Hotel 303 on your flight number 7099.
099, thanks. Yeah, forward back to the west base.
Life Flight 4 West Base.
Melanie Syop 1784 says she was not happy at all.
Nope.
And Life Flight 2 control position.
Life Flight 2 is currently 30-1744-095-1712, up normal, 1,100, we got 11 minutes to go.
Life Flight 2, copy.
Go ahead.
Heaven Aguilera out of Alvin. The ID only expires 28, clear 99. No dealer ID located for the name and date of birth.
This town is required to make 6 contacts per shift.
Yeah, boy, thank you.
6 contacts.
46 for reference.
Go ahead.
Heaven Aguilera out of Alvin. The ID only expires 28, clear 99. No dealer ID located.
And if you don't make your
Melanie Syop 1784 says really.
yeah, so
Yeah, boy, thank you.
if you don't make your contacts, which is a nice way of saying quota because they can't say the word quota, you get in trouble.
Melanie Syop 1784 says a night, did you say?
Per shift. So if you're on the day shift, you have to have 6. If you're on the night shift, you have to have 6. Usually what I've
At
noticed...
Shannon Flage says 6 cents contacts. Like stops.
Yes. So usually what I've noticed is at the beginning of their shift, they'll knock out the 6 really quick. And then you don't hear anything from them the rest of the night. That's my analysis. Analysis.
Hilma Coker says, how do you know that? Just curious.
We've found it from a cop who got fired from here for not making the 6 contacts.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, oh, he lost his job just because of that. At anti_M says, where is this?
We're in West Columbia. West Columbia, Texas. I want this light to change.
Good.
Show me out of the 800 block of South Loop.
Melanie Syop 1784 says I didn't even see the red. I thought, why are you waiting? It's green.
Yeah, it's up there.
Melanie Syop 1784 says da me.
Yeah, I'm not in the best position. I have to like lean way down to see the light. So
Good.
I'm not sure exactly where they wanted me to stop.
Show me out of the 800 block of South
Gulp
Loop
Monster 552 says hello.
Hello to you.
for traffic direction for a tech stop.
Yeah, the light we're watching is way up here. So I'm having to duck down here to see the light. I'm thinking they didn't want me to stop here, but there we go. We got green. Green, green, green. Go, go, go.
Jody _ BRDLY 1979 says, where are you coming from?
Me? Coming from the convenience store. Whatever this road is. This is 35. And that'd be 36. All right, speed limit's 35. Guys, I've recorded very few stops in this town ever. I don't even know how they're going to react to me.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, Q, don't they come into 2 stops as well? Melanie Syop 1784 says, Clute.
No, they generally stay in their town.
Gulp Monster 552 says, how many times has a cop told you can't record? Jody _ BRDLY 1979 says you need to go to Bay City one night.
Bay City? I did that. I spent a whole day in Bay City. Never recorded a single stop. But I'm thinking that would be different during the day or at night. During the day, there's so much traffic.
Big
like
Dave
when can you speed?
BCTX says maybe not tonight, but you should show a flock camera up close for those that haven't seen one.
Yeah.
Jody _ BRDLY 1979 says, wow.
Yeah, we went there like during the day. I hope this is where I'm supposed to be. During the day, there's so much traffic, like it's not possible to speed. I'm sure at night it would be a much different situation. Yeah, I spent an entire day once in Bay City.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, every time I see cops in Calgary, I always think of you chasing the cops. Jody _ BRDLY 1979 says used to live there.
In West Columbia?
Yes, I'm today with Boston. Escape point says me at 2327.
Jody underscore BRDLY 1979 says Bay City.
Oh, Bay City. Yeah. Yeah.
At Shannon Fleach says no, I live Western Canada. Winnipeg is more central.
They're good.
Okay.
Melanie Syop 1784 says I wonder if I can record cops if I see them when I'm out and about, so have no scanner but chasing them if I see them.
I don't know Canadian rules, so. Or laws. I don't have a clue. I can't just say, oh, you have a First Amendment right, because I know you don't have a First Amendment. Repo Man's next to me. It's the Repo Man.
At Ed101M says I wonder if I should sneak a camera inside the jail and get some footage.
I've done it once. It lasts about 30 seconds. The Repo Man's in West Columbia. Y'all be careful.
Dad, I'm out on that van. It's in the driveway of 7168. 524. Correction. 520. 429. You copy a Idaho plate. Gun.
Big Dave BCTX says Tuesday is being a Monday.
Yep. Shoot, we had more stuff to record on yesterday.
Clear.
At Ed101M says Repo Man, please don't take Pearl. You're looking for a white Camry.
That's right, that's right. Why can't we all just get along?
Clear.
Let me turn on the defrost for you guys.
Melanie Syop 1784 says it says I can record calls as long as I'm not interfering or being in their way.
One flight to Hotel 121.
Which state are we in? We are in Texas.
Big Dave BCTX says state of confusion most of the time.
That's true. That's fair. It's absolutely fair.
And Ad101M says we are in the British Columbia.
But no, BC
Melanie Syop 1784 says, and my boyfriend is scared of cops, so he won't stop and let me record, but my mom might take me if we're not doing anything.
I would do some research. See if he went back over here. I think we've been spotted. Stop here on red.
And Ad101M says your boyfriend is scared of cops because of the warrants, ma'am.
Can you show me today? Everything's 10-4.
Not Fragile says in Canada, citizens have the legal right to record police officers in public spaces as long as they are not obstructing the officer's duties. There's no law that prohibits filming public officials, including police, while they're performing their duties in a public space. Melanie Syop 1784 says they said I can record cop as long as I'm not interference or in their way.
I generally try not to interfere. That would be a crime.
And Ad101M says pull up beside the cop and get a debrief of the night, John.
Well, he disappeared on me. Nowhere to be seen.
Kim Turner 88 says he was going at some speed.
Well, now you guys have seen the entire town of West Columbia, Texas.
Melanie Syop 1784 says I might book a ride along one of these days.
Westway 6 is looking for Hotel 326. We got 4 souls. I'll be 2 plus 1, 688.
$156, got you lifting Hotel 326.
At Shannon Flake says, has there been any stops tonight you've been to?
just one, or way at the beginning.
Melanie Syop 1784 says in Hop I get a tour of jailhouse.
Food has not said a word on this shift. Only time they've ever talked, even talked, was said, show me on property. That was when I first started. It's a great road.
At Ed101M says this is Clute PD here. Everyone is behaving tonight.
155 at North Base.
At Shannon Flage says there always seems like so much construction or road repair. I guess that's likely a good thing.
Yeah. Seems to never stop.
At Shannon Flage says that's one thing I noticed very different from Canada. A lot of our road crews work at night because of winter only really have half a year to do it all.
It is 55 here. I guess we're in winter.
At Ed101M says I need a fresh tea or pink lemonade.
I can't get tea anywhere.
Fragile says, well, we sure learned a lot about Canada tonight.
We did.
VanMom 2024 says it's crazy how no other convenience stores in our area, John, have sweet tea on tap, and if there are, I've never seen it.
I haven't seen it.
At Shannon Fleach says, when I go to the USA, usually McDonald's has sweet and unsweetened tea.
Yeah, they'll
and
have
a large pop is like $1.
Yeah, they usually have it. They do. I was just gonna say that. You can go to a fast food place, they'll have tea.
At Shannon Fleach says McDonald's pop always tastes that much better too.
Pam says that.
Control 6, patient report.
Flight 6, go ahead.
MRN 150309226. 150309226. Patient is reported Current GCS 14, heart rate 87, last blood pressure 162/75, breathing 15 times a minute, static 96% on 2 liters nasal cannula. Cardiac drip is running, offloading in 8 minutes.
Flight line 651 by 0309226.
We gotta follow. On Kick, thank you so much.
Fuentz_991 says everyone fell asleep. Lol.
They did. I was trying to be quiet so we don't wake them up. Everyone be really quiet so we don't wake everybody up. Welcome to the ASMR stream. I'm gonna start getting some of those. I'm gonna start learning those relaxation exercises. Now breathe in. Now just put everybody to sleep every night. Start making clicking sounds. Those streams really annoy me.
Ed101M says we are not asleep, just waiting for the gator.
That clicking stuff, that really annoys me. Anybody know what I'm talking about in the ASMR stuff? When they click.
Laid off janitor says, so what I'm hearing is you're replacing the printer with an ear.
Yes.
And according to Jennifer8689 says, dude, your driving puts me to sleep. I swear.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Stream Elements says Amy Jean 1976 just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says Jade Golfer just subscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says Hyagor just subscribed. Stream Elements says TYY2Fly just subscribed.
TYY2Fly.
Stream Elements says G21112 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Chalkliner just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says Blaze Dillner just subscribed. Stream Elements says Kylene Coker 25 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Jacob on the Corn 18 just subscribed.
Jacob.
Stream Elements says Zone_Gaming_2005 just subscribed. Kim Turner 88 says I'm still here.
Thank you so much. With the gifted subs.
And according to Jennifer 8689 says you're such a steady driver and the road noises just fully relax me. Kim Turner 88 says W laid off.
Laid off, janitor. Thank you so
says
much.
W laid off with 10 subs.
10 gifted subs. That's amazing. Are we still at the evil number?
Laid off janitor says maybe after midnight on weekdays slow down. The voice of TTS is your version of ASMR.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I gotta learn how to do it. I just need to learn.
Clear.
You're feeling very relaxed.
604, confirming your 24.
Everybody be asleep, and then Lake Jackson EMS tone would go off.
There.
Laid off janitor says -5.
Yes, I'm saving fast in. Receive starting mileage 152455 at 2355.
Kim Turner 88 says do we see lights?
Those are flock
At
cameras.
Shannon Fleich says is laid off another Texas viewer.
No, those are flock cameras over there. I kind of thought the same thing at first because there's a bright blinking light over there.
April 510.
Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're not rigged. They're definitely not rigged.
Receive.
All right, we're back in Lake Jackson now. Now you can see why we never go to Brazoria or West Columbia.
Kim Turner 88 says what time bar closing?
2, but it's not really a thing on a Tuesday. Not in this little area anyway.
4 POB, hour 27 minutes fuel, 900 en route, and we're around to Hotel 112.
Light flight 2, got you looking Hotel 112.
Dispatch 556, landed St. Luke's.
556 St. Luke's, Hotel 326.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the bits, the subscriptions, the super chats, the gifted subscriptions. Guys, make sure you check out my website, bc-scanner.com. Also, we have shirts available on our website now. I should have mentioned that earlier while everybody was awake. Check out my website, bc-scanner.com.
Kim Turner 88 says, good night, John, drive safe.
Will do. Like
Bad Mom 2024 says, good night, John.
Good night, everybody.
Laid off janitor says, good night, Mr. Scan Man.
Good night, laid off.
1784 says, I'm see you tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow. Sorry, this has to be one of the worst streams ever.
Control 2.
You know what? To me, it's good because that means the cops are behaving. The people are behaving.
Yeah, medical record number is 1503-09401. 1503-09401. Patient is further report Jesus of 50. Heart rate of 131. Blood pressure 132 over 84.
Kim Turner 88 says you cannot control content.
That's right.
And Farthing Bastard says good